When the earth starts to settle, God throws a stone at it. And believe me, he's winding up.
So, I'm sorry if you can hear the TV. My mother's fucking deaf. So TV's loud. My bad. There ain't shit I can do about it. First of all, before we go any further, I want to say I fucked up. In my video where I was talking about Trump's picks for his cabinet, I kept saying Vivek was going to run the FBI. It's Kash Patel. Kash Patel is going to be running the FBI. So, Kash Patel. I like Kash. Cool with him running the FBI. Pretty much everything I said about Vivek, except for Vivek with the Doge and all that. It was a funny joke, but incorrect. So, not so funny after that. But yeah, there you go. I fucked that up. My bad. See, I try to tell you as soon as I can in the beginning of the video, and this is what's fucked up. In the Jaguar video, all I had to do was stall for like 5 minutes. And I totally could have talked about this then, but I forgot. And then I was like, shit, I forgot. So, now I remembered. Kash Patel. I think Kash is a good pick. I think he's going to fucking clean house. I think a lot of people are fucking nervous, and I think a lot of people have reason to be nervous. But yeah. And people were floating around the idea that Joe Biden would be doing preemptive pardons. Like, the Liz Cheney would get a preemptive pardon. And I'm like, well, alright, well, if he's going to do that, I want to know what he's pardoning them of. Right? So, like, if it's, well, they committed crimes, but you haven't caught them yet, but if you do catch them, I want them pardoned. Like, what are the crimes? I want to know what the fucking crimes are. I think that's very important. What are the fucking crimes? So, if you're not willing to tell us fucking crimes, then no pardon. We'll wait till they get caught. And then we'll see if the president at the time desires to pardon them. Yeah, so, anywho, Daniel Penny, innocent, right? Cleared of all charges, they dropped the manslaughter charge, and then the jury went, oh, well, fuck it, and then they said, no, this guy's, if I'm on the subway and some crazy dude comes in yelling and screaming about how he wants to hurt somebody so he can go to jail, I hope I have a guy like him on the train. But a lot of people said that. And I think that's correct. I think justice was served. And there are people who do not think that justice was served. And those people are out there fundraising, of course, and kind of stirring shit up, and I think that's bad. I don't think we need any black vigilantes. I don't think we need any white vigilantes. I think what we need is for people to finally begin to acknowledge when people are doing dangerous and criminal things, and the situation involved with everything going on with the trains in New York, a lot of people getting pushed in front of the trains, shit like that. Like, there's a lot of crazy shit going on. So much so that they needed to call in the National Guard to patrol the fucking subway. And, yeah, shit got better. And yet, not everywhere. And not all the time. So, and when you have a guy that is a delusional schizophrenic, and he's just kind of allowed to run about, it's not good. Like, that's not good. What the fuck? But, of course, we can't have asylums because, we need to give people their dignity by just letting them run around and be homeless. Great. And, like, look, a lot of people are saying a lot of fucked up shit about a lot of things. And I'm not here to talk about what kind of a father anybody was or wasn't, or anything like that. I shit happens. People are people. And sometimes, no matter what you do, shit happens. People are people. So, we hope that we do the best we can for everybody. But people fall through the cracks. And that ain't good. And that ain't right. But you're going to have that. Because some people just don't want to be helped. Some people really just can't be helped. So, hey, I don't know what to tell you. In a perfect world, that guy would be getting help in some sort of medical facility. And he would be doing good. You know, that'd be nice. But we don't live in a perfect world. And we can moan and cry about how much we wish we lived in a perfect world all we want. In a perfect world, nobody would have had to have died that day. Because nobody would have making a fuss, and nobody would have gotten scared, and nobody would have done anything, and everything would have been cool. That ain't what happened. Guy, mentally ill, left unchecked, and he went a little out there. And another guy decided that he fucking had enough, that he's not gonna read about another death in the newspaper on the subway today. And then there was death on the subway. That ain't good either. It's unfortunate, you know, the whole thing sucks. But this is why everybody just needs to, you know, keep your head down, be friendly with everybody, do your thing. But New York, man, I feel for New York. Like, that place is just on its fucking head. Like, everybody, like, it's the most densely populated fucking place in the damn world. Not really, but, you know, it's up there. And everybody's just dividing into little groups based on their little tribes. And it's turning into prison. It's Escape from New York. It's turning into a fucking prison. And you're gonna have little areas. Well, this is the white people area. This is the black people area. And this is the illegal area. And this is the fucking the Haitian illegal area. And this is the fucking Syrian illegal area. And this is, I mean, it's gonna be fucking insane. And at least they got Eric Adams. Eric Adams, like, fuck, man. Trump wants to come in here and get rid of some of these criminals. Let's do it. I'm down. But, like, he also still has to be retarded at the same time, so it's kind of, like, weird. But something tells me a lot of motherfuckers in New York are getting deported. And, you know, and hopefully things will get safer. But, I shit, you know, like, it's, the whole place is fucking crazy. Everybody goes there when they got problems because the pocketbook is open to you. And as long as you pay people for having problems, you're going to get a lot of people with a lot of problems in your city. And, you know, do this cashless bail thing. People go in, they go right back out. That city's fucking nuts. You couldn't pay me to go to New York right now. Fuck you. No. Because, no. Like, look, here's the thing. I don't want to have problems. And, you know, go to New York, there's a high probability you're going to have some problems. There's a lot of things in New York. New York is it's a fucking thing. There's a reason why they flew those planes into two towers in New York. There's a lot of shit in New York. And fuck no. That invites all sorts of crazy nut shit. And I ain't fucking doing it. And I don't want to have to sit by and watch somebody get fucking assaulted and just be like, well, I ain't going to fucking jail. You know, like, hell no. Like, fuck me. And you know what? I honestly, I think that you just stop. No vigilanteism. just get off the train. Pull the ring-a-ding-a-dingy. We gotta stop. And then as soon as the fucking train stops, everybody just gets off the train. And then I think that employers in New York should be understanding. Hey, there was a nutbag on the fucking train today, so I had to get off 5 blocks away and then walk. You know? And I think employers should be like, hey, I get it. You know? But you're going to get people that are going to fuck with the system there too. That's your 5th crazy person this week. You've just been late every fucking day, haven't you? The crazy person shit should be rare. Yeah, that's telling me. That's going to suck because you are going to have just those unlucky people that are like, yeah, I'm fucking another crazy person today. I really got to take another way into work. Fuck, man. I don't know, dude. And you got all these opportunists looking to fundraise so they can buy another $1 million mansion on some island they own somewhere. It's like Jesse Jackson kind of retired, and what's his name? The other fucking shithead. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Sharpton. Al Sharpton. We still got that guy. But he's pretty much just a shill at this point. Like, everybody pretty much just knows that he's just a hack. So, whatever. And now we got these fucking BLM people. The people that run BLM. Out there talking about we need to have some black vigilantes. They come to choke us, choke them right back. Dude. No, we need to not have any of that shit. We need to not have any reason for that shit, too. Like, that's also a big part. But, whatever. Justice was done yet again. This makes, like, what, the 3rd? There was the dude at the bodega. And then wasn't there somebody else in New York? I could have swore there was somebody else in New York that got in trouble for fucking defending themselves, too. Shit, man. Well, at least the system still works. Except, of course, if your definition of the system working is I win, then yeah, the system didn't fucking work for you today. Sorry about that. But, for the people who want actual justice, system worked. And just gotta keep hoping that happens. Like that. When the system begins to truly break down, that's when you know it's really a problem. And I gotta be honest with you, man. If that would have been a guilty verdict today, that would have been a sign to me of the system breaking down in a big old way, in New York at least. And that would have been a motherfucker. But, hey. Just be careful out there, man. Don't be a hero. If you can help not being a hero, don't be a hero. If you can just avoid the situation as altogether as you possibly can, just get off the fucking train. This is like, it ain't fucking worth it. It's not worth it. Especially if you live in New York. There's crazy people everywhere there. So it ain't fucking worth it. So everybody be careful out there. Shit. Alright. Well, that's pretty much it. I'm glad that he got acquitted of all charges. Everything's done. One more thing to be like, so many fucking things. The Daniel Penny verdict came in today. They caught the dude that shot the United Health CEO. They caught that guy. And fucking Syria's government fell. It's like, holy shit, everything happened today. All manner of crazy shit. It'd be a day of the living infamy. The only thing is, fucking, it's gonna be nutty in like 10 years when you're listening to the radio and it's like, on this day, 10 years ago, you're gonna be like, holy shit, that's a lot of stuff. So, yeah, There you go. Daniel Penny. Off. Cool.